Did you know that your brain is storing up to 2.5 petabytes of information? That's equivalent to 3 million hours of TV shows. We rely on our brains for everything we do, from breathing to making decisions. That's why understanding how it works is crucial to our overall health and well-being. In this video, we will explore some fascinating facts about the human brain and how it works. Whether you're a student, professional, or just someone who's curious, this video will provide you with valuable insights into one of the most complex and mysterious organs in the human body. The brain is the most complex organ in the body. The human brain is a complex and intricate controls all functions in the body. It has over 100 billion neurons, which are responsible for transmitting messages throughout the body. The brain is divided into several parts, each with a specific function. The cerebrum is the largest part of the brain and is responsible for conscious thought, while the cerebellum is responsible for coordination and balance. The brainstem controls involuntary functions such as breathing and heart rate. The brain is also the most energy-consuming organ in the body, using up to 20% of the body's energy even though it only makes up 2% of the body's weight. This is due to the high amount of energy required to maintain the brain's functions. Additionally, the brain is capable of neuroplasticity, which means it can change and adapt throughout a person's life. This allows the brain to learn and develop new skills, even in old age. The brain is responsible for memory. The brain is responsible for forming and storing memories. The hippocampus, located in the temporal lobe of the brain, plays a crucial role in memory formation. Memories are formed when neurons in the brain communicate with each other and form new connections. Memories can be stored for a short time in the short-term memory, before being transferred to long-term memory for more permanent storage. However, memories can also be influenced by emotions and other factors. Memories can be distorted or altered over time, and false memories can be created. This is why eyewitness testimony is not always reliable. The brain also has the ability to forget memories over time. This can be due to a lack of use or interference from other memories. Forgetting is a natural process that allows the brain to focus on important information and discard unnecessary information. The brain processes information through electrical and chemical signals. The brain processes information through electrical and chemical signals. Neurons in the brain communicate with each other through electrical impulses that travel through the axon and are transmitted to other neurons through synapses. Chemicals called neurotransmitters are released at the synapse, allowing the signal to be passed on to the next neuron. There are several different types of neurotransmitters, each with a specific function. For example, dopamine is associated with pleasure and reward, while serotonin is associated with mood and appetite. Imbalances in neurotransmitters can lead to neurological disorders such as depression, anxiety, and Parkinson's disease. The speed at which neurons communicate with each other is incredibly fast, with signals traveling at up to 120 meters per second. This allows the brain to process information quickly and respond to stimuli in real time. Brain is capable of sensory processing. The brain is capable of processing sensory information from the environment. The five senses, sight, hearing, touch, taste, and smell, are all processed by different parts of. The visual cortex, located in the occipital lobe, processes visual information, while the auditory cortex, located in the temporal lobe, processes sound. The somatosensory cortex, located in the parietal lobe, processes touch and other sensations, while the gustatory, located in the frontal lobe, processes taste. The olfactory cortex, located in the temporal lobe, processes smell. The brain is also capable from multiple senses to create of the environment. This is known as multisensory integration and is important for tasks such as spatial awareness and hand-eye coordination. The brain is capable of emotion and decision-making. The brain is responsible for emotion and decision-making. The limbic system, located in the center of the brain, is responsible for processing emotions and regulating motivation and behavior. The prefrontal cortex, located in the front of the brain, is responsible for decision-making and planning. Emotions are complex and can be influenced by a variety of factors, including personal experiences, environment, and genetics. The amygdala, located in the temporal lobe, a key role in processing emotions such as fear and aggression. The brain is capable of language and communication. The brain is responsible for language and communication. The left hemisphere of the brain, specifically the Broca's area and Wernicke's area, are responsible for language processing. The Broca's area is responsible for producing speech, while the Wernicke's area is responsible for understanding language. The brain is also capable of nonverbal communication, such as facial expressions and body language. These cues can convey emotions and intentions without the language. Language and communication are crucial for social interaction and relationships. A lack of language or communication skills can lead to social isolation and difficulties in relationships. The brain is cap and motor skills. The brain is responsible for movement and motor skills. The motor cortex, located in the frontal lobe, is responsible for controlling voluntary movements. The cerebellum, located at the back of the brain, is responsible for coordination and balance. The brain uses a variety of sensory information to control movement, including vision, touch, and proprioception, the sense of where the body is in space. Diseases or injuries that affect the brain can lead to motor problems such as paralysis or tremors. The brain is also capable of learning new motor skills through practice and repetition. This is known as motor learning and is important for tasks such as playing a musical instrument or mastering a sport. Capable of sleep and dreams. The brain is responsible for regulating sleep and dreams. The hypothalamus, located in the center of the brain, is responsible for controlling the sleep-wake cycle. The brain uses a variety of factors to determine when to sleep, including the light, the body's internal clock, and the amount of time spent awake. Dreams occur during the REM, rapid eye movement, stage of sleep, which is characterized by rapid eye movements and increased brain activity. The brain uses this stage of sleep to process and consolidate memories, as well as to regulate emotions. Sleep is important for overall health and well-being. Lack of sleep can lead to a variety of health problems, including depression, anxiety, and obesity. The brain is capable of addiction and substance abuse. The brain is capable of addiction abuse. Addictive substances such as drugs and alcohol can cause changes in the brain that lead these substances the brain's reward system, causing the release of dopamine and other neurotransmitters that create feelings of pleasure and reward. Over time, the brain can become dependent on these substances to function normally. This can lead to addiction, which is characterized by compulsive drug-seeking behavior and a lack of control over drug use. Substance abuse can also cause damage to the brain, including changes in brain structure and function. Long-term drug use can lead to cognitive deficits and memory problems. The brain is capable of mental illness. Mental illness is a broad term that refers to a variety of conditions that affect mood, thinking, and behavior. Mental illness can be caused by a variety of factors, including genetics, environment, and life experiences. Some common mental depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, and bipolar disorder. These conditions can cause a variety of symptoms, including changes in mood, difficulty concentrating, and hallucinations. Treatment for mental illness often involves a combination of medication and therapy. It is important for individuals with mental illness to seek treatment and support to manage their condition. Thanks for watching.